How official. Starting with a doodah with the time.
Not a clap.
A clock.
Can I clap? Can I clap anyway? A doodah. Damn it, you should have saved that for the podcast, and that would have been the title of it.
Well,
a doodah with the time on.
I mean, we are recording.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 7 of the JStation podcast. My name is Joe.
I'm Jimmy.
I am Jamie.
We are 3 content creators from the UK, and Jamie.
You never asked me a question first.
I know, but
I'm not prepared. Joe, please.
Let's spice it up. Are you? What's your favourite time of day? Are you a morning sunrise kind of guy, or are you a sunset kind of guy?
Nope, hate mornings. Right around lunchtime is my favourite kind of day. Time of day.
So you punch the middle of the day right in the stomach, and that's your kind of
Yeah.
ideal moment of the day. Gotcha,
Big
Jimmy.
fan.
I'm not a bad morning person, but now that I'm on the Monday-Friday grind, getting up in the mornings has become significantly harder.
Well, I know that feeling. Especially on
Yeah.
Monday. Monday mornings are the worst time. Although, if I didn't have work and didn't work a 9-to-5 job, then mornings would be awesome. Going out for
Yeah.
runs when there's not many people around.
Oh, I love it.
Just having the place to yourself, fresh air, wakes yourself up for the day. Perfect.
Yeah, in this current COVID landscape where we're not meant to go outside for anything that's non-essential, and then everyone's going for a countryside walk, and I want to go out for my mandated running exercise, and I have to dodge like 40 families, so it's so much nicer to go at like 7, 8 in the morning and there's no one else.
You guys are monsters.
Yeah.
Jimmy likes going on his
Monsters.
mandates.
I cannot stand going out early in the
Can't wait
morning.
for mandates.
Can't stand it.
Remember we used to
No.
go to the gym at like 5 in the morning?
Yeah, and could you remember how much I hated it?
You
What a
loved it.
burning
Wait.
rage.
Every time you used to go, oh man, I hate being awake at this. And then we'd finish the gym and you'd be like, oh, I'm so fucking glad we did that.
Yeah, just to get it out of the way, that's why. Or I just do it. I was just saying it to make you happy.
Maybe.
You got Jamie out in the gym at 5 in the morning.
This was
Yeah, it was
ages
when
ago.
I used to work with you and I was signed up to that like £14 gym down the road.
I remember Jamie going to the gym with you. I didn't realise it was 5 a.m.
Yeah, we used to go
You
before
managed to
work.
get
was
Jamie
early.
to do 2 things that he doesn't like, and that's go to the gym and get up super early.
You can't say no to Jimmy.
If I remember, you don't mind the gym, you hate cardio. Was it? No, you used to hate running, but now you're okay with it.
Yeah, I really didn't like running, but now I do kind of enjoy it. I'm still not super like keen, but I don't hate it. I really don't like the gym though. I really don't like the gym.
Really? I thought you liked the gym.
No, I don't like being in the gym at all.
Oh.
That was I don't like paying for something that I can just do anywhere else. But also I'm not a big fan of like doing my workout stuff with other people there. I just prefer to do it like in private. That's just me.
You
Yeah,
probably
that's
didn't
Not my
have
preferences.
the best experiences of what gym to go to.
Oh,
dirt
absolutely
cheap
not. That gym was fucking not the best.
They
No.
opened it and it was immaculate and they had cleaners in every day. And then like 2 months later, they were like, cool, drop everything.
It always had the heating on, and then they had one ceiling fan on all the time, and on the slowest
Gross.
setting, which never did anything. There was no ventilation in that place at all. And what it kind of seemed like was like almost like a village hall, but that was now a gym.
I think it was a village hall, wasn't it? Well, some sort of town hall,
It
wasn't
might have been.
Everything in there was wooden. It was almost like a
Yeah.
sauna. Like, bad
But not-
idea for
Yeah,
a
like a
gym.
bad sauna.
Yeah, when they didn't work.
I guess one thing to note is I think what persuaded me to go to this gym was that it was literally like round the corner from my flat. I could walk there in
Yeah.
5 minutes, which was
Me,
nice
it's
and
great.
useful.
It's always a good
It
shout.
wasn't far from you either, actually. You could walk it.
Yeah, it's it used to take me 4 minutes to run there because I used to time my run, and then because I had like the fitness track on my watch, I just obviously paused it while I got changed or clocked in or whatever in the gym, and then would carry on. There you go, useless tidbit.
It's a good warm-up to run to the gym.
It was.
There's a few times I did that, and mine isn't actually a bad run because I run through the park, the other
Oh,
side of
yeah.
my house, and my gym is literally on the other side of that park because it's at the university, so it's actually quite a nice warm-up run.
I used to love running around that park. It was really nice. But where I lived in town, I had to like run through like the Garrote High Street first to get to the park. I hated it. It's like I just want to be already at the park. So sometimes I'll admit I did drive to the park and then go for a run.
I probably would do that. I know I've been on a few runs where I've wanted to do longer runs, and I know at some point in the middle of that run, I'd have to go through the middle of town, and I don't like doing that. hate running through town. And there's no quick way around. There's not just like a little bit you can just avoid it. You have to go straight through the middle.
It's either that or go at that fuck off hill, if you remember.
Yeah, well, it's a long, horrible way round.
Done that hill before, it's chaos. It's just agony from bottom to top.
I think that's why I didn't mind running at night, because running at night through town was fine, because there was no one there. It was great.
Well, depending which half of the high street you cut through.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, if you went past the bookies, then you just get harassed by everyone. But if you go past the breweries, oddly enough, you're all right.
Yeah, it's very backwards.
You don't have to worry about the bookies too much. I guarantee they ain't quick enough to keep up with you.
Yeah. Good point. I don't know, man. Have you seen a man on crack? They're terrifying.
They have no sense of pain or low energy. They will just run until they die.
There's no limiter. Just tell them that they're pushing too hard.
True. Their brain don't work properly. I get you.
It's terrifying. Remember that guy used to walk around? I don't know why we're on this. And he used to walk around with guitar with like 3 strings on and then just strum it for money.
I think he's still around.
Is he really?
I don't remember this dude.
He was horrifying. He was when we were in uni still.
He was quite a young lad, right? Or youngish for a...
maybe at 35-ish, 40.
Yeah. I'd
But
say
the
so.
substance definitely wrecked him.
I don't recognize this guy. I can't believe it. A 3-string
he's a
guitar man that I didn't know about.
He would always be smiley, but in a way that like
Was
how
unnerving.
serial killers are smiling.
Yeah.
You got that kind
Oh.
of smile like, I'm gonna stab this guy.
The guy with the suspicious smile. We had a guy. If any of you listening that are from or have been to Kent at any point, you probably would have come across this guy. Down in Chatham High Street, he'd go around just asking anyone if you've got like a pound that you could spare him. And he was subsequently named Billy the Quid. And I've never forgotten it.
Good old.
He
Not
was
good
great.
old, but good old good Billy the Quid.
Good old Billy the Quid.
We in Great Yarmouth Town had we had
In
the
where?
puppet
Sorry,
man.
say it again.
Great Yarmouth Town.
Is that
No
how they
one
talk
sounds
over
like
there,
that.
Garrit. Where's the
I tell you what, with reality TV and like obviously like the host of Big Brothers, like this northern lad, and a lot more reality shows were like more northern based. I remember going to uni, coming back and thinking, why does everyone sound like they're Geordies? It seemed like the influence of television had like adjusted my hometown's accent. Either that or like me going out of the hometown adjusted my accent so it didn't sound like what I thought it did.
Interesting.
I imagine you changing is more likely than everyone else changing.
It's very possible, you never know.
But Big Brother did have a big impact on a lot of people, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case too.
D4.
We had
Jimmy is in the diary room.
again. Just want to go home. They said if I don't stream 7 days a week, they'll fire me.
I just want to go back to Yarmouth Town.
But anyway, anyone who is from that way will know about the Puppet Man. And he was on Britain's Got Talent too, which was weird.
Do you know the Puppet Man?
And he literally had like a karaoke machine playing old hits that no one recognised with a puppet on his hand. And it just slapped the puppet around to the rhythm of the music. Sometimes.
I think I've seen this guy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was there when I was up with you, and then you told me about the Puppet Man. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that he was there.
There's always
So-
an urban legend around that man.
Wait, what was the skill?
There wasn't any.
Yeah, exactly.
But he was there, rain or shine, 7-8 days a week.
Great Yarmouth's national treasure, that guy. Don't joke about his lack of skill.
One of very
no.
few things about Great Yarmouth that people love.
The greatest thing about Great Yarmouth is the closed wax museum.
I was hoping that you were going to say the greatest thing about Great Yarmouth is just the fact it has the word great in the name, and that was it.
No, that bit's been done. We talk about the wax museum in fond fear now. That place is scary.
Did you
There's only a
say
pattern to go in.
Did you say closed or clothed?
Closed. It's no longer open.
Ah,
Mostly
it's a
because the
shame.
wax models were terrifying.
I was going to ask, was it like a Madame Tussauds kind of thing?
Yeah, basically, but it's not very good.
They just looked evil.
I can't
Nice.
say, apart from the Puppet Man and the horrifying wax museum, I can't think of like what Great Yarmouth would be known for beyond a seaside town that tourists go to for a cheap holiday.
Oh, because
We had a bowling alley that burned down.
Is it
That
Butlins or Haven?
Haven. There's loads of Havens
Haven.
around.
What,
Oh, that
just
was
in
it.
Great
Yeah,
Yarmouth?
'cause when I
There's
I
Havens
remember
everywhere.
our old housemate Dan, he was talking about a holiday he used to go on to all the time, and it turns out the park was in the same village that I grew up in, so that was weird. He used to holiday less than a mile away from me regularly every year, and I never knew him, obviously, because why would
Ships
I
in the
spend
night.
a lot of time in the caravan park? Ships in the night. And then eventually crashed into each other, and now I can't get rid of him.
Well, that's not true. We can get rid of him by just not texting him, and he.
That's a good point. No,
Likely
you mean we
won't
text him,
contact
he'll get
us.
rid of us.
Yeah.
My former
bless
boss had nothing but nice things to say about when he went on holiday to Haven and Great Yarmouth.
Oh, yeah.
He went. Brought the
He
kids,
did, he
had a
loved
great
it, didn't
time. Yeah.
It's on
But-
kid number 3 now.
Yeah, I know. After listening to what you've said about Great Yarmouth, I can't see me booking a holiday there anytime soon.
I'll take you one day. I promised I would.
Go for the chips.
Oh,
Please
go
do.
for the chips. Oh my god, I'm so sorry I forgot about the chips.
Go for the
Oh,
chips.
yeah.
And the Puppet Man. And that's it.
That's
It's
the
like,
J3 bingo
I'm
card.
weighing this up.
Food.
Closed waxy museum or pretty good chips?
Pretty good chips.
All right, okay.
They're better than average chips.
Oh, I have a question about the wax museum. Is
All
it closed not enough that you can still see some of the wax like models inside of it or anything?
No,
or
it's like closed and like
is it all boarded up and stuff?
Yeah.
Ah, damn it.
I know.
Do you think that the wax models are still in there?
You know, I don't know. That'd be a cool thing to try find out.
We should find out. Yeah,
Bust
get
in
someone to
one
break
day.
in.
That is actually a perfect segue onto our next topic, and that's future plans of J3, because lockdown is kind of coming to an end. We need ideas, we
Yes.
need content, we need suggestions of things to do, and I think breaking into a closed wax museum could be up there.
It's
If the
perfect
police are
content.
listening, this is not a premeditated plan. We have not, will not, and unsuccessfully tried to break in.
If someone breaks into it, don't arrest us. It wasn't us, I promise.
Yeah.
This reminds me a bit of a YouTuber called Ali Law, who does stuff like this. He like breaks into buildings or like goes into leisure centers and manages to sneak in and hide. So when they close, like he's still inside, and then films the whole thing overnight. He's done it in like IKEA as well. It's great. We should do that with this closed wax museum in Great Yarmouth.
Perfect.
But they
He's
don't
more into
actually
climbing
open.
tall buildings now.
Sorry?
He's more into climbing tall buildings now.
Oh, is he
But
the one that
either
puts a
way.
GoPro on his head and it's terrifying?
Yeah. Yeah. He like climbs up to the top of big old buildings and stuff. It's great.
Really
It's a great
eagle
watch.
dives off like Assassin's Creed style.
Straight
Always
into a
lands in the hay
conveniently placed
bale.
hay bale, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, does he do that thing where he just dangles from a ledge
Oh, I hate
and there's
that.
nothing holding him there?
No,
makes my-
he doesn't.
makes my
I
giblets
don't think
tingly.
he does that. But yes, it is. It does make my giblets tingle.
No thanks. Although it does sound like something I'd do as well, but
What? Tingle some giblets?
yeah, that. Tingle my giblets up on
My
a high
dad used to
platform
call
somewhere.
that feeling of your stomach tickling, like you've left your stomach behind. But that just makes me think of drop your guts, and obviously that's a completely different thing.
I imagine you would do that as well if you were up that high.
Well, it depends who you are. If you're this Ali Law guy, he dropped them long ago. He doesn't need them no more.
So, what do you think about new content? We kind of have like this, well, the Prime Minister's set out this plan of when they're expecting us to be able to do things again and things to reopen. And obviously it's sort of subject to change depending on the numbers, but we should be able to get together in person to record videos and make content together in person in the same location. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think we should do? Have any ideas?
Think once we've finished touching each other and kissing each other and confirming it's all real, we should
Which
just get.
will be a good few hours, to be fair.
I'd like to interject. I'm sorry. What do you mean by when we finish? Will we finish?
Good point. We should while doing this, get blackout drunk and then hit the start streaming button and just hope we don't ruin our careers. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
I mean,
so much
that's
we could
actually
do.
not a
I'm
bad
down.
idea.
That would be fun to have like a sort of like a I
Chill
guess
out,
you've got
drinks
like a,
and chat.
yeah,
We're just on a
podcast
sofa,
kind of thing.
casting
Yeah.
couch kind of thing.
Oh, so you want to be a star, Joe and Jamie? Just so happens I have connections in London, Pinewood Studios. You know what I'm saying?
Pinewood.
I'd
kind
love to
of-
do a drill camp thing. So where Joe like makes me and Jamie suffer with a training regime he's come up with.
I'm
It
100%
sounds-
down for this.
Like hell.
I know, but I think the enjoyment other people will get through our suffering could be great.
What's that TV show with like the Steve Austin hosts where it's kind of
thought
like that? You know what I'm talking about? I forget what it's called.
Oh, the one that's in like a
Not
American
Dude Ranch.
wasteland,
yeah,
like
it's like in
desert.
the middle of nowhere and it's like an obstacle course and it'll be
It's
like
something
run to the
ranch.
top of this dirt mound and back 20 times while carrying this fucking monster truck.
They crush a beer on your head.
It's kind of like like I guess Ninja Warrior, but really, really tame, and it's more about strength than it is about like dexterity, I suppose.
They usually have actual athletes turn up to these ones, don't they?
I can't really remember. I haven't watched it
it's
in ages.
Broken Skull Ranch.
Broken
Is
Skull
it?
Ranch. Yeah,
If
I
you
think
say
you're
so.
right.
That
I think
name-
that sounds right.
sounds like something Steve Austin would do.
I'd like to point out though, there is no ranch. It is just a wasteland in the middle of nowhere.
Yep. I'd do it. I'd have a crack. I wouldn't last
Great.
long.
Give it a scud.
Give it a wibbly wobbly.
Give it a cheeky scud.
How do you guys fancy giving pole dancing a go?
Yes. I've already
High
been
heels in the
stretching, getting
works.
ready. Oh man, I can rock a high heel. I'll tell you. I've got calves, mate.
I don't deny that.
Man.
I'll
I've got calves up to my ass.
I can't sit down.
My legs don't bend.
I'm just pure lower leg, bruh.
It's just one muscle from the pelvis down. With a foot on the end.
When the bus driver slams the brakes on, I just go fly.
I'm going to feel massively demasculated next to you guys on your calves. I'm going to be well jealous.
Start your
Bear
calf
joke.
raises now, Joe.
I'm going to do them non-stop until that video.
I think that's how we should open the videos. Just like get fisheye lens, and then all of us standing in a row with our calves out, and it just like swipes past the back of our legs with the anime wow going.
It sounds like the start to a porn, I won't lie. But okay.
Who said it wasn't?
Yeah, I mean, fair point.
Who ordered this pole with extra sausage? I didn't order a pole. And someone's gonna have to pay the bill.
I think we're going to need more towels.
Thank you for fixing my sink. I don't have any money, though.
What happened to classic porn setups, man? They don't do that anymore.
I just like if I know it's the dream scenario for some, but if I was the plumber and she was like, I haven't got any money, I'd be like, the fuck did you call me for then? I've got other fucking places to go. I ain't got time.
I've got any money.
Fucking-
Well, do you have a line of credit? Cut.
Cut. Down goes the clapperboard. What the fuck?
Sell me a TV.
Oh, did you say sell me your TV?
Yep.
Remember that thing where you were trying to like, I don't know if it's ever happened to you, or maybe I just got put in shitty situations as a kid. Someone's just like, I want to borrow your skateboard or something like that, and they'd be like, oh, you can like hold my mobile phone while I use it. Did that ever happen to you guys?
Yeah. No one trusted anyone with their devices. I mean, they still don't.
I mean, I wouldn't. No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
just
just
do
a full on trust thing. They're like, nope, I can hold it. I'll type the number in. I'll hold it to your ear. You can do the voice thing, and I'll do the rest.
So yeah, we just do that with the TV. Borrow the TV until they can pay you back. Easy. It's like a loan.
Easy. Lockdown plans. We've kind of proper gone off. We ended up in porn somehow. Of course we did.
Pub garden.
Lockdown stuff. Yeah, I wanna. Are we talking about like plans for like us as content creators, or just like in general? I'm assuming
talk about
a bit of
both.
both. A bit of
Yeah.
okay. Pub garden is the personal thing that I really want to do.
Oh,
Go to a pub,
yes.
sit in the garden, have a beer in the sun. Oh man, I miss it so much.
Me.
Well, that we're going to be able to do before
we can do it
get
before.
together and do videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's something I'd like to do. I really want to go. I really want to go to Tegan and I's favorite restaurant because we haven't been in like over a year. And we went so much when we were dating and we haven't been able to go since. Like we moved in together and then lockdown happened about 3-4 weeks afterwards. And then we weren't really able to go out. Even at the time where we could go out to restaurants for like the eat out to help out thing, we still kind of didn't. We'd rather just not take the risk.
I think I did that once.
Can't wait to
same.
actually
I went once.
go out to that restaurant. They do, I know it sounds well lame, they do the best chicken Caesar salad I've ever had. And I know that it's like, what the fuck is a salad? But it's so damn good. And they do like deep fried brie as well, and it's fucking so good.
I could just
Big
imagine
taste.
you put the bite of fucking lettuce, tasty chicken, and cream in your mouth, and all you hear is the MLG air horns just going. "Bah, bah, 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 bah." This is the best
It's
Caesar
the
salad.
Caesar dressing, man. It's so good, and they like char grill the chicken, and it's fucking baller. So good. It's
So
big
good.
tasty.
I do. Yeah, that's something I miss, having someone to cook for me and bringing it to my table. That was always good.
Mm.
I mean, you can kind of get that now with takeaway.
Can we?
I
Do you
miss
think we'll be
films.
able to do J3 Christmas Party again?
What do you mean?
Because we did J3 Christmas Party 2019. Did we do 2020? We did, didn't we? No, we didn't.
Did we?
Sorry. No, not
No, I
last-
was gonna say,
sorry,
surely we
I mean,
didn't.
We did 2018 and 2019, but we didn't do 2020.
Party? What? Just the six of us, or was there?
Obviously, these were so memorable that me
Yeah.
and Joe don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, 2018 was when we went out for the curry.
All right.
Oh, right. Okay. When you said party, I was
Yeah.
thinking, like, did we all go to each other's houses and just drink? Like, I don't really remember.
Oh,
yeah, that's
no,
what I was
sorry,
getting
I
at.
understand.
But like a Christmas do.
Yeah, like just going out and having good food and drink.
Yeah.
Mm.
We'll be able to actually put that on the J3 funds. Put that on the J3 tab.
Yeah.
If we do a J3.
J3 tab.
Yeah. If we put that. If we do a J3 work night out.
Charge it to my company credit card.
Yeah. Although that'll probably make us skint.
You pull out that like little Monopoly credit card. Put it on here.
Swipe.
I've got the little device myself. Swipe.
Keep it in my pocket at all times. You never know.
Buy everyone in the pub a drink of their choice, barman. Go for it. And we owe money. Great.
That's such a dangerous move. Like, drink of their choice. All of a sudden, they're looking at the menu for the most expensive drink.
Oh yeah.
If I were
That's
to
the way
going
to
to
do
do
it,
that ever in my life, it wouldn't be at a place that sells expensive booze.
Yeah, but like most tavern.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's one drink, Duff beer. Even at
Watered down
Wetherspoons, you
beer.
can get away with it.
I can't imagine they have expensive alcohol there.
The drink of their choice, as long as their choice is Carling.
No.
$1.99.
Please no. I just, what else do I want to do? I think I really want to I just want to do another stream with us three all in the same room, plus YouTube video, and maybe just, I don't know, I still want to do that thing where I just like go outside and just stream from outdoors. That'd be nice.
We could, yeah.
But I guess we could do that from a pub garden. How fucking great would that be?
Oh, that'd be awesome. Or even just like a J3 Woods Explore. We just get lost in the woods for like an hour or two.
Yeah, nice. Recreate Blair Witch Project. No, thank you, Jimmy. Take your ideas elsewhere.
Nuts.
I'm not getting sucked into this again.
No,
But Jamie,
thinking what
imagine
Gio
the
would
views.
Imagine the
Imagine the-
views.
Imagine the
Right.
views.
You mean the nice forest views and not the streaming views, right?
Yeah.
We have woods literally 30 seconds from my house. We can make this work.
1 sub equals 1 minute out in the dark after sundown.
Imagine how good the video footage would be. It's just black. Yeah, because it's dark. You fucking
We'll
ban.
bring our ring light. It's fine.
What's that voice? Because it's dark, yeah.
It's fucking dark.
Wait, Jimmy's camera that he's got right now has night vision.
Ah, it does. Kind of.
Nice, smart.
Or I do just have a headlamp. I could just blind you guys and record you.
With what power?
You charge
wait,
it beforehand.
Oh, one of the ones you actually... Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
I think people just really like seeing all three of us together at once, especially when we're all in the same room.
I do too.
And I just miss that. I miss
the stank.
Just the
I miss the
the
stank.
boy smell, the natural banter that comes along.
the musk.
The musk
I miss trying to like cram my chair in next to Jimmy
against the
at,
wall.
at Joe's computer, and then like because it's the spinny chairs with like the 5-prong wheels at the bottom, they get fucking caught, and we have to like sit there clonking and shimmying for a little bit. I miss it.
Yeah, me too.
I miss being next to Joe when he's got to do the clap to sync the audio, and then we all just start fucking clapping. I miss just pissing Joe off when we're trying to record.
Yeah. You You try your best to do it now, it just doesn't have the same effect.
Yeah, it's not as fun when you're not in the same room with him.
Because I actually do need you to clap now. It's
Yeah,
like
not
a
as fun.
general requirement. When you have to do it, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah, it's not fun anymore.
Remember that time that I think we started clapping after Joe clapped, but me and you like clapped at the same time, and it made it really difficult for Joe to sync up the audio afterwards. Got a message on like Facebook the next day, just like, you guys.
I'll tell you what else I miss. I miss having technical issues just in the same room as you guys rather than separately.
Watching you guys pull apart a PC while I'm just sitting there on Instagram being like, hey guys, J3 content's coming soon.
And then like
We'll be
5
under
minutes
the
later.
desk.
Yeah.
Under the fucking desk. And Jimmy's like, there's a perfect Instagram picture here, bruh. Fuck it.
Take the picture of your butts as usual.
Jimmy always, will without fail, put it on burst fire as well.
gotta get the best frame, you know.
There's me and Jamie trying to fix the computer, and Jimmy's like, yeah, guys, content coming later. And then about 10 minutes later, Jimmy's like, I'm not confident content is coming later. They're still doing it. It's got worse.
There's smoke currently rising out of the tower. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Ah,
God, man, those are the days. Remember when we released our merch? How cool was that? We had it like all up on the chair
that was
behind us
cool.
and stuff.
so we did the food stream.
Yeah, the food stream is cool. I'd love to do another one of them.
Yes,
Or
more
just
mukbang.
something with all three of us in the same room. That's all I care about. Just want...
We can do like
I just
cooking
fu-
streams, all three of us. VR.
Yeah, it'd be good. Oh, a VR stream would be cool. With two
Yeah,
of us,
that was fun when we
taking care
did
of
the
chat.
Walking Dead that one time.
Oh, that was cool. But I was so hungover and you were like mad motion sick. Put together, we were an awful mess.
Yeah,
Quality stream.
I remember being very sweaty for that one.
That was before you started.
Yeah.
It's because we'd give you a quick one before we left. Way.
Oh yeah, Jamie was there in the morning, but had to
Yeah,
go. I
abandoned
can't remember
us.
why.
I had to go for that food festival thing, I think. There was that well, it wasn't really a festival in the end, was it? It was just a small... It was that... I'm pretty sure it was that thing in Reading where it was like the street food competition.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't it the
I'm
final?
pretty sure. Yeah, something like that.
Speaking of finals. Wingfest. There's no final there.
Oh, man, yes!
It's outside the
We've got-
lockdown date. We're in.
We've got tickets to Wingfest again.
Yeah, they just got transferred over from last year, didn't they?
Jamie had to buy a new one.
yeah.
Because he ordered
I
the
did
pack.
buy new ones. I did get the...
That's fine.
Was it worth
which
it?
no, but it was kind of nice that I got to support them in like an extra way because they obviously then got a little bit extra money out of me, and I was just like, I just want to do my bit to keep Wingfest a thing because it's amazing. So if you're planning on either A, meeting us, or B, assassinating one of us, Wingfest will be the place to do it.
Want to become the next J3? All you have to do is defeat one of the J's. Meet me
Oh,
at the bike
guys.
sheds. Wingfest, 3 o'clock.
Is J3 like a survival of the fittest kind of thing? And we're currently the survivors
Yeah.
until one of us kicks the bucket and then someone else takes our place.
Get to go to all you can eat wing nights again at Brewdog.
We can record that. Look how that gross it'll get.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
stream
That'd
it,
be...
yeah.
I mean, we could do an ASMR stream with just the noise of eating wings.
I don't think
And
anyone wants that.
and the ambience of being in a brewery, I guess.
Also, this might even be an opportunity to meet other streamers, but potentially going to EGX again.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I think a lot of other people were talking about going to this event in October, I think it is. Yeah, big gaming
When can we
expo
buy-
over in the XL.
When can we buy tickets for this?
I'm just on the website now. I'm having a quick look. The biggest celebration of gaming returns. Get ready for 4 days of unmissable gaming action at the XL London. Sign up to our newsletter. It doesn't have exact... Oh, wait, 7th to the 10th of October. But I don't think you can...
Yeah, my birthday.
Yeah, you can sign up for a newsletter, but that's about it. Don't think you can buy tickets yet.
How long were you planning on going for?
Just a day.
You only need the day, to be honest. I mean, you
Yeah.
could do 2 if you really want to, like, get deeply involved, because there's, like, loads of competitions that go on across the days. When me and Joe went, there was, like, a corner dedicated to retro games, and there was, like, rows of CRTs set up with, like, Nintendo 64s and, like, games put in, and then SNESes with games put in and stuff. It was really cool.
It was a little LAN center, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you could play against each other on these little
Yeah.
CRTs.
So, like, Quake 1 was, like, land up to another computer, and then you can just play Quake Arena with like the people there.
And then there's obviously all the modern gear on one side.
Yep.
You got like new games that are coming out over here, like a PlayStation stand there, Xbox there,
Indie
all the new
section.
PC parts that are coming out over here. Got all your streaming gear as well, so
Oh,
it'd
Joe
be
is in
worth
his element.
popping along. Yeah, I can't wait for the next one.
Oh,
Sad we had
man.
to skip one.
That'd be
As
cool.
when we when the new type of SSD was coming out, you were like showing me, you're like, oh my god, this is gonna be like writing at like a terabyte a second. I don't know, it's probably an exaggeration, but you were so excited.
It's not. They're quicker than that.
I guess that's another thing I'd want to
Nah,
add to the list
lying.
of things we can do after lockdown is go meet some of the streamer friends we've made
Yes.
and have a good big
Cuddle.
party or cuddle.
People have been
Or
calling
both.
for a J3 Expo.
They have.
Jexpo.
Jexpo.
There's,
that's
well,
our-
there's
that's our
VidCon, isn't
MO.
there?
So JO, we just put J in front of everything.
You know what JO means, right?
Go on.
Jacking off. It's gonna let the silence hang out.
I was seeing how long who would break first there.
Yeah, I knew it would be Jimmy. I was just waiting to see how long.
It's looking at your faces, just like.
Looking in each direction,
Yeah, but
hoping for some inspiration.
is there VidCon? Not that we'd get a table, but well, that'd be. Yeah, we're not that full of ourselves yet, are we? Are we?
Do
we deserve a table?
Also for Twitch streamers? I know that sounds weird,
It's
but
for,
I
like-
always associated
it is-
it with like YouTubers.
Yeah, I'd say it's content creators. We're YouTubers too.
I suppose.
We are YouTubers by trade, and then we've like transplanted into Twitch, I guess.
By trade.
By trade. We
It's not
nearly
like,
150 followers.
nearly.
And for those of you listening, that's youtube.com/J3 channel.
Follow it.
Help
now.
us get the 150. That's sweet 150.
1,000.
Oh,
I
that'd be
mean,
nice.
1K would be better, really, but the 150 for now. Baby steps.
Baby steps.
As long as you enjoy our content, it's the main thing. We love
Get that
making
play
it.
button.
We just want you
Get
guys
that
to
play
watch
button
it.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there for you.
Like, it makes me, like, now we're actually getting people viewing those videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
It feels like it was worth it. Like, all the effort I've put into
Yeah.
recording them, editing them, doing all the bits I do. I'm just happy there's people out there to appreciate it. It's nice. It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to only get, I don't know, I'd say like less than 20 per video, I think, views wise. And I think some of those view count were like us.
Yeah.
And it's nice that we still don't get like huge amounts, but it's more and it's like noticeably more. So that's
Yeah.
good. Like we can
Some of
see
them
that
reaching
it's an
like the
improvement.
hundreds.
Yeah.
It would be
like, more
nice to figure
consistently.
out what the algorithm is that we can, so that we can at least expand a little bit.
I mean, if you knew that,
But-
you'd be the richest man on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just be front page every day, be like, who the fuck are you, Steve Feet boys? See, they're not
Boys.
Jacksepticeye or Markiplier.
It would be nice to be able to like put out, because obviously we only do 2 videos a week, and sometimes it's just a podcast video.
Yeah.
It would be nice to be able to do more content like each week, but obviously we all have jobs to do, so we don't have the time.
Yeah.
In between Twitch streaming.
You sub to us on YouTube, you sub to us on Twitch, buy our merch, and we'll become full-time streamers sooner. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Kidding, by the way.
That's
This
what
is
we're doing it for.
no
Jimmy.
obligation. We're doing it for love. Your love us. No, I'm kidding.
It has been really nice to have like our content creation as a thing that we've been able to entertain ourselves with throughout
Yes.
all of this nonsense. It's been nice to have something to kind of put my energy into.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, I was speaking
So
to
I'm
my
thankful for that.
my colleague about this recently, because they've obviously been, well, like you should be, like a recluse, but they haven't seen any of their friends in such a long time, and they can't be. It's not like you just nowadays anyway. You don't just pick up the phone and ring someone and have a chat, and that's something that we've been able to not have to really worry about at all. We're in contact with each other all the time because of this, and
Literally
it's
daily.
more than we used to be, and it's nice.
Yeah, it is weird, isn't it, that we are now more in contact than we were before lockdown happened.
Obviously less in person, but
Yeah.
we are
Yeah,
definitely in contact with each other more.
We're definitely
I think
more
it'd
in
be-
love.
Yeah.
Distance has made the heart grow stronger and all that, or fonder.
Bro Fonda.
That's it. Sorry.
Jane Fonda. But like Jamie said, it's trying to get more content out each week, could be tricky, but it will be easier when we can get together, because then we can all get together and record a crap ton in one day, do a stream at the end of the day so we don't miss out on a day of streaming.
Yep.
It's just going to be so much easier.
The podcast will be easier because at the moment we've chosen the most difficult but best quality direction, which is where we all separately record audio.
Well, as of this episode, I guess maybe onwards, depending if you're like, fuck that, never doing that again. But hopefully there's a noticeable difference in quality of this podcast, unless Jimmy's done an absolute trash job of editing it, then in which case I'm so sorry. We apologise on Jimmy's behalf.
We're all recording our own audio separately, which does mean Jimmy has to cut and trim 3 times the amount of tracks when he does edit this, but it should sound better, hopefully. Hopefully it's worth it.
If they're laid over in the right places, trimming should be still okay. I don't know if you can trim across 3 tracks at once. If I can, that's fine.
Should be able to. If you can't, need a new editing software.
Yep. Audacity should make my dreams come true, hopefully still though.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Hopefully. Yep. Can I normalise that, please?
But yeah, let us know if this one sounded better than previous ones, and if it did, we'll maybe continue this way, just to see. It kind of makes more sense in a way to record our audio separately, because it makes it easier for Jim to cut out all the bits where we talk over each other.
Oh yeah, I
Or when
thought
one of us
about that
accidentally
more.
makes a noise.
When I sniff, because I always have a cold apparently. Well, I don't. I just always have a runny nose when we record the podcast.
So the hay fever boy.
Apparently.
Bit early for that, and it's February.
I feel like you did that one on purpose.
Oh, I did.
I was going to say something, I completely forgot. Stop sniffing, Jimmy. Makes my brain scramble.
Is it how
right.
much you want to people to visit the platforms you were just talking about? Maybe like twitch.tv/jfreechannel.
Yeah, it was that. Definitely.
Or if you just want to find us on our social medias, we have a faster and more efficient way of doing it, set up by the lovely Jamie. You may have heard of him. He's currently wearing grey joggers and a grey jumper with a black stripe across the middle, or navy blue, I can't tell.
I'd say, is this like the white and gold dress?
The white gold dress, yeah.
White gold dress. I'm wearing that exact dress.
Because I reckon I see Jamie's jumper right now as white and black.
Is it white and black?
It's white and navy blue.
Ah, damn it. Anyway,
So, like, one of each for both of you.
solo.to/jfreechannel will give you the link to where everywhere hiding on the internet.
Everywhere?
Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. There's probably more.
Merch.
Discord.
Discord,
It's got all
yeah.
of our links on there.
Podcasts.
It makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
So
If you
much
want
easier.
to send us any questions for the next podcast, then hit us up on Discord. We've got a section in there where you can ask us any question. We can answer it for you. Speaking of which, do we have a question for this week, Jimmy?
We do. We're there a bit early, though. Do you want to come back later or do it now?
Does it have to be in this particular order?
I don't know.
How
It
we
feels
always
like,
end on it.
yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll come back to it.
Felt not that I'm opposed to it, but we've been done this rhythm for 7 episodes now, Joe. It's tradition.
Look, it just felt like it fit in properly, right?
So good.
Joe's all about them segues, isn't it?
That was
I've
my
been
segues
today. I've been
last week.
smashing them out.
Smashing. Smashing.
I was just thinking about future plans now towards the end of lockdown again. And you know what I would really like to do? And I don't care if it's streamed, recorded, or whatever. I just want to have a kickabout.
Oh, yeah. Or like just
Take
run
a-
a frisbee around.
Yeah.
I love
Just
a
take
good
a ball
frisbee.
or a frisbee to the park and just throw it around like we're 10 again.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to get running outside and realise my toes have gotten super fragile and I get blisters everywhere.
It's the way to do it.
Fantastic.
Didn't you run anyway?
I do, but you just run forward, don't you? It's when you're doing things like football or frisbee,
yeah.
you're running from side to side. If I haven't done it in a while, then I usually get these giant blisters on my big toes. Always on my big toes.
That's F's in chat for Joe's Big Toes there. Name of the podcast as well.
And they're always black until they burst.
Please
Thank
no.
you.
Glad you heard that.
The graphic detail.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What you doing? Are you up?
Hey, girl, you up?
You up for talking about the secrets of being an adult? We have a J3 TED Talk prepared for you guys.
We do. But before we do, Joe, win of the week. Go.
Oh, I forgot about that. I'm so sorry.
Jimmy, my goodness. I've been putting a bunch of stuff together, and I've been putting this off for so long, so I'm so glad I finally done it. Putting a bunch of stuff together that I can actually sell, shove on eBay and make some money. It's all been just sat there for, well, probably over the last 2 years of things I've consumed that I either no longer use anymore or have upgraded in the past, bits for my PC generally. I've got an old graphics card in there. I've got a power supply. Guys, if you're in the market for a power supply or a graphics card, hit me up. And right now would be a good time to sell the graphics card because they're sold out everywhere. Even the old ones.
What Joe's trying to say is that he's a scalper and has bought everything.
You want the 3080 and you sell it to you for the low price of £5,000.
Low
boy.
price.
And that's just a box. You should see how much the card is.
I was thinking about putting that one on Discord first and then give people that I actually like, if they want one, to have a chance at buying one before shoving it on eBay.
UK only, I assume.
People I actually like.
I get it, though.
Then you offer it to the people you hate, and then it will go on eBay.
When you have like a fond memory attached to something, you'd rather sell it to someone that, would enjoy it instead of like,
Don't want everyone to think they have to go online and pay double the price for a product when it's not worth that much. I want to sell it at a legit price, although I don't know what that is because whenever I look up prices of things now, they're all skyrocketed.
Go on pricespy.co.uk and then I'll give you the historical data.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could do that. And yeah, just a bunch of other random stuff. I've taken photos of it all, got descriptions ready. I just need to upload them in places. I'll probably try Facebook Marketplace first because it's easier.
No, avoid. It's not easier. It's so much harder.
It's not that
I hate Facebook Marketplace.
I put things on there before and it's been super easy.
I got dicked around so much when I did that before I moved.
You get ghosted like crazy.
Never again. Never again. People turning up and being like, oh, it's smaller than I thought. I put the fucking dimensions in the post, you idiot. Oh, and then people turning up on behalf of other people. People just not turning up at all. It's the worst. I hate it so much. I'm never going on that again. Not even to buy something. I just couldn't.
It's good to sell furniture on. Obviously, you're not having a good
time.
That's
what I was selling. That's exactly what I was selling. We've still got an old TV unit from my old flat that, because of lockdown, we weren't able to sell. And I'm like, I don't really know what to do with it now because we've had it for so long. I'm kind of used to it being there. And
put it on Marketplace.
Like, easy. Not putting it on the Marketplace. It's not easy.
Technology's
so
different
much harder.
Especially with a TV because they can't turn around and say, oh, it's smaller than I thought it'd be, because that would be literally in the description.
Well, I told you it's 50 inches, plebbit.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's a good point. But they'll still, I guarantee someone will still have issues with the stand. It'll be the goddamn stand.
Probably. Plebbits.
I've lost it.
I don't know why that was...
I'm just laughing as Jimmy's laughing now, damn it.
Me too.
This happens every time.
It's infectious.
So you were saying about your TV?
Jamie was worried that the plebbit stand wouldn't hold properly.
This reminds me actually of one of the things I was trying to sell. Everyone, I refuse to believe that nobody, like there's not a single person on the planet that when I say Billy Bookcase, you don't know what I'm talking about. I was selling one of them and it's like 2 meters tall and I'd arranged for someone to come and get it through Facebook Marketplace. And then on the day, I was just like, I feel like I just need to remind them because I've already been fucked around before. So I did say, I was like, just so you know, this thing is 2 meters tall. And she was like, oh, is it? Oh, well, I'm coming in. What was it? I think she was like, I'm coming in a Suzuki Swift. Will it fit? And I was like, fucking, the car isn't even 2 meters long. No.
I'm coming on a moped. Will I be able to get it on the back?
Again, it was all in the post. I even put a link to the fucking IKEA page that it's from. People are idiots. Big idiots.
I think you've not done
another
well
big
there.
thing.
Everything I've sold has been fine.
Yeah.
Another big thing that I really hated about it was that Facebook gives you the opportunity as a buyer to just auto send a message, and it will be like, hey, is this still available? Yeah. And you'll get fucking bombarded with them, and it's the worst. It's the worst. You check your Facebook Messenger and it's like, oh, good, I can't see my group chats.
This available? Is this available? It doesn't say
available?
Please, thank you, hello. It's just cold.
I normally ignored the people that sent me just that, and I would reply to the people that had been like, hey, just want to know if they'd actually written a message themselves. I normally ignored all the auto-send ones. which might have been a bad strategy. I don't know, but fuck it. I want to speak to real people, damn it. Don't want to phone up a call center and speak to a robot. I want a real human being that I can have a go at.
They don't get angry back.
I'm just kidding. I don't have a go at them. I'm normally too... I don't like having a go at like anyone over the phone for any company because it's never their fault. It's always the fault of either the system or someone higher up.
Yeah, exactly.
So if I do get a bit aggy over the phone, I do normally apologize and be like, I know this isn't your fault. I'm just mad, but I'm not mad at you. So please don't take this personally.
Please put me on mute while I scream.
Yeah, just let me vent for a bit.
I've done that before. I think it's when I worked with Joe at one point, actually. I think I just put the phone on the desk and made himself a cup of tea and came back and they were still going. It's just like, I can't sit here and listen to this. They're just going around in circles. They need to get it out. I'm going to go get a drink.
To get Pokemon Go up. Just go for a wander.
No, that is something I've kind of got used to doing. It's just got the phone to my ear, and I just put the seat on recline, grab a drink, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
I'll wait till they finish.
I'm really sorry about that, yeah. Oh, no, that sucks, yeah.
I'm
just
sorry.
Through Reddit.
This was totally my fault.
You should never say that.
No, I don't actually do that.
Yeah.
But it's kind of what they're trying to get me to say.
What's your win of the week, Jimmy?
I'd say that
Oh, yeah.
we
This was going to be a quick segment. Jamie started this like, Joe, what's your win of the week? Go!
This always happens.
10 minutes later.
Yeah.
Challenge someone listening to this to go through all of our podcasts and tell us what the shortest length of the win of the week segment has been, because I bet it's like 20 minutes.
It's an absolute gift of going off topic.
We are good at that.
I'd say it's that we a couple of people are just like dawdling around with pictures of us, almost like fan art-esque. Well,
you could say that.
I'd say it is fan art. It's, me and
I don't know
Joe,
if I consider it fan art, but I think it's just people having like memeing around with like pictures of us, which I'm quite enjoying it. Yeah, it was good. It was good, good laugh.
Photoshopping our face onto things. Yeah.
They put us on the cover of Resident Evil 5, which is great. And they were intending to do it with Jamie, but they couldn't find a picture that would have worked suitably. So I was like,
I was totally fine with
that.
it because it's you guys that have been playing it, and it was all suitable. It was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
It was very
I'd say
good.
it's like the second time ever someone's like thought of putting us on a picture or making some sort of fan art. The first would be, I think it was like, was it New Edge's cousin or something? They like hand painted like J3 on a rock.
Oh yeah, there was a J3 rock. Yeah, that was cool.
That was like our first ever fan art.
Does it count that Teagues, despite the fact that obviously we're together, she did make me a J3 pinboard, which is next to my PC. Does that count?
I'd say it semi-counts.
Does that count?
Yeah.
She did a very good job.
A canvas in which to place J3 fan art.
That's true. I do have quite a lot of the stuff that's on it. It's not all of it, but most of it is to do with like the channel or just being sent stuff from people, which I'm hoping to eventually fill it with all like stuff that maybe we've received or something like that. But I've got a bunch of stickers up there from Ryder where there's messages written on the back of some of them as well. I've got one of the stickers, I think it's from Warden, who was organising like the t-shirts from the raffle, I think, for Ryder as well. And then there's also a postcard from Warden when she was just like, hey, I found a bunch of weird postcards. Does anyone want one? I've got that up there. I've got a Christmas card up there. I think that's also from Warden, actually. Quite a lot of stuff from Warden, I'm realising. I've got a couple of badges. But yeah, I'm trying to aim to fill it up with like a bunch of J3 stuff eventually, which would be pretty damn cool.
That sounds good.
That'll happen.
Yeah.
Just a giant picture of mine and Jimmy's face, right?
Yeah, of course.
Blown up.
Yeah.
I still need to put the canvas underneath it. I haven't done it yet because I need to get the drill, but we don't own a drill. We need to borrow a drill. But the people we normally borrow the drill from are currently building a house, so they kind of need the drill.
No, you need it more.
Yeah. Way more
I've got to
important.
build canvas up, man.
J3.
Why don't you just get one of those, what I did, where you just either, get one of those hooks where you just like take off the sticky back on the back.
We've got some of those, but the paint that's used in this flat is the like easy care stuff, so it's like kind of almost sheeny in a way.
They fall off.
I don't know if it's like the easy care, you just wipe stains off of it, so they don't stick very well to it. Because Teagues put up something that her nan made. It's quite cool, actually. It's like I don't know if it's cross stitch or something, but she like has made like the Seven Dwarves almost in, I think it's like cross stitch. And we put it up in the hallway using those, and it lasted a day, and then it just fell off. And we know that those sticky things are like they're normally really good, but I think it's just the paint. So yeah, unfortunately, they're not doing a good job in this. So yeah, I need to properly
D for
Plan
drill.
D. And when I do get the drill, I'll lower my camera as well on my desk so that it's level with my face and not looking down on me. So that'd be nice.
I don't have a drill, but it's handy. I live about a 10-minute walk from my work, and there is one there.
Nice.
I just wander in and get it, and I have done that a few times. If ever I need to put up shelves or anything, I just go walk to work and get my drill. Their drill, I should say.
So I think if anyone sends any more fan art or J3 memes in, Jimmy will have that constantly as one of the week each week, and we'll talk about them.
Easy peasy. There you go. Fan
We'll
art.
bring them up. We'll have a fan art / J3 memes section.
Yeah, more memes, please. I love memes. They're
More
my
memes,
favorite.
please. Yeah,
What about
we
you,
do love
Jamie?
memes.
What's your win of the week?
Mine's not as fun as your guys. Mine is that I've been going back into the office for a couple of days a week for work, and it's been very nice to get out the flat just in general. I was getting real sick of just seeing the same four walls every day, and like my home environment also becoming my work environment. So I've been going in. We don't have all of us in the office at once. It's only a couple of us at any time, and we sit like opposite ends of the office. But it's just been really nice to get out and just Tees can do what she wants in the flat. I can go off to work and just spend the day there and come back. And it feels, I normally come back feeling a bit better. So I'm going to be doing that for the foreseeable. I need to kind of go in sometimes anyway to test some like touchscreen bits for my job. But yeah, it's good. It's been very nice. It's been...
When you're there, are you the only one there?
Me and my boss are normally there, but again, we sit opposite ends of the room. We've got way more than enough space, and we mask up. But yeah, it's nice. It's been good to get out just for that. I was getting real sick of it. It's been nearly a year, I think, now of doing work from home and just sitting. Because obviously I sit in the same room to do my work and then also to stream, also to play games. So like most of the stuff that I do as hobbies are also in the same room as my work environment. So it's nice to get away from it for a little bit.
Yeah, I understand that. Amanda works in here at the moment. She can't wait to go back to the office because she doesn't like she likes the separation from home and work. Doesn't like the fact that she's at her place of relaxation at work.
Yeah.
Like she used to like to just leave that place behind, come home and relax and be away from it all. But it's all meshed into one now, which is a shame. And she did used to do a bit of gaming, and she'd use this room to do it. She hasn't done any since she's been working really, and that's she's kind of sad that she doesn't feel like it. She just doesn't want to step foot back in this room.
Understandable.
So,
I quite
I
like
get that.
I was quite missing. It's weird how much you notice like really small things that are just like you actually get pleasure out of that you didn't realize. And this is one of the things for me.
Busted a nut. Oi!
Busted a nut. Oi! Give my dick a scud. I really missed the journey from work to home because it was a nice like 20 minutes to wind down.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'd be on, like, I'd drive home and I'd just have music on and it'd be just a nice kind of quiet, well, it's not quiet when I'm driving, but it's just a nice, 20 minutes to myself. Sometimes I'd call my mum. I'd like call her normally every Monday, and I'd call my sister like every week as well. And it's just, I miss it. Like I miss doing that. And yeah, it was nice to like drive home the other day from the office and call my mum on the way back. And I was like, I haven't, because I've just not been in contact with my family anywhere near as much as I should have been. Because they've got nothing to say, because it's just the same
we've been up
week
to,
in, week out. Yeah. But it was nice that I can be like, yeah, I went to the office, I've done this, done that, this is how I'm going.
My mum always has horse yard drama, which is great. So whenever I call her, she's like, oh, so-and-so's done this and has said this about their horse. And I'm like, oh, here we go. Second episode of EastEnders.
EastEnders? They have horses in EastEnders?
All right. Emmerdale.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know what Jamie's saying. The wind down after work in the car is so nice.
Yeah.
No, we put
now you
music
say
up to
that.
20.
I mean, because I walk home from work, it's a bit different. But I remember there was a segment where I was working 3 months in a different store, and I was driving home. And whenever I look back to that time driving home, the relief of leaving work and actually listening to music and driving home. It's actually a nice feeling. It's hard to explain, but no, I get that. Yeah, I get that.
I think
Yeah,
20
it's just a
minutes
nice
is
little
like
wind down time.
the golden period as well. Because I used to drive 45 minutes to an hour and a quarter. And there'd be times where it's just like, I just need to be home now sort of thing, you know? When like 20 minutes is like, oh, I'm only like down the road. So however long it takes is fine. Because, you know what I mean? It's like a different mindset.
Yeah. Yeah, it was about 30 to 35 minutes for me. But then the first 10 to 15 minutes of that journey was just getting out of the door, really. Like the road I worked on when I was covering at this other place, it took me about 10, 15 minutes just to get out onto the main road, onto the motorway.
That bit sucks. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, the roundabout, essentially.
Yeah.
But then it was all right from there, usually.
Oh, man, I hated my journey from work from there, man. Oh, I don't miss it at all. My journey back then would take 45 minutes on a good day, and a good 25 minutes of that was just getting out of town onto the main road.
Yeah.
And now I can get to work in 18 minutes, and there's no traffic whatsoever. Oh, that's the best. It's so good. I'm going to miss it when I move.
Specific.
Because it's the fastest time that I've recorded me getting there, and I can do it consistently. I can get there in 18
Fair
minutes. Like, not in a rush, nothing, just cruising. Just cruising.
Just cruise.
There's no traffic getting out of town, nothing. It's all country roads, so it's dead. Big fan.
Oh, that's a good drive home.
And if it's a foggy day, it looks super like Silent Hill, which is a bonus. But obviously it's not foggy very often, but it's cool.
It's foggy fucking quickly around here. It's well cool. And it's like
I don't know what it is about
as well.
I don't know what it is about foggy weather, but I do like it.
Yeah.
I do like being out in the fog. I just think it looks cool.
Go for a run in it. It's quite exciting.
Yeah, somehow more peaceful. There's not usually many people around.
Yeah.
And it looks kind of like Silent Hill. Yeah, yeah, maybe. But it's like the fog dampens the sound around you, so you can't hear as much. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm making that up, but
I know exactly what you mean. That's a great way of putting it.
Yeah.
Because it probably does as well. That probably is true.
Like snow.
Yeah, probably absorbs some of the sound or stops it from traveling as far, so it does just sound quieter and more peaceful outside.
There's a nice crisp silence when it's snowed, isn't there? That like it's nice and yeah. Now you've said it, I'm thinking about it, and I can like hear the silence.
I'm immediately like more relaxed when I think about like it's just a quiet, snowy landscape.
Just hearing the crunch of the snow under your.
I distinctly remember when I used to work at a pub and it snowed quite heavy. No one was able to drive anywhere because the roads were like deep snow. And obviously, this country goes into carnage when it gets snow. No one knows what to do. And especially where I live, there's just hills everywhere. It's just basically a no-go. So I remember walking to work. It was about an hour and a half walk. But I remember it was silence. I had my headphones on, listening to music. And I remember taking them off for whatever reason. I was like, actually, I like this. This is just a really nice atmosphere. I'm going to keep my headphones off and just walk and take it all in kind of thing. It was nice. Because there's always usually, when you're walking on a normal day, you can hear cars in the background.
Yeah.
But there was just none of that. It was just nice. I'd recommend.
You don't believe this, but I'm going to propose we skip topic 2.
Well, we've been going an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to.
Yeah.
Something to say for next week.
Yeah, well, what
2
we'll
weeks.
do is one of us will draw straws, one of us will make a PowerPoint presentation, and then not show the others, and then the other 2 will have to host it.
This sounds like something out of Impractical Jokers.
There's a quick tangent. There's a Jackbox game where you get to do that. Anyway, podcast question of the week.
Yes. What is it?
It's quite
You'll
interesting.
never guess what topic it's about.
It's about food.
Of course it is. It always is.
It's quite a good
It's a
one.
bloody
Though.
good question, though. It is a good one.
This comes from Summertime Queen. Your preferred order to eat a full English breakfast. Full English breakfast. Sorry, I said that bit weird.
So when you say your preferred order,
Like, where do you start? Yeah. I guess traditional English breakfast. Sorry. You know, like sausage, bacon, beans, egg.
is there anything that comes in a full English that you would say, nah, I don't want that?
Mushrooms can get in the bin.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Right, so we'll cut out. I'd have mushrooms if. But
Well, I mean,
we'll cut it out. We'll
there's
cut it
no-
out if it's not on the plate.
There's no harm in including it if you have them and enjoy them. Like, it's your order. Like, by all means, like keep them in. I don't really like the. Well, actually, see, I never used to have grilled tomatoes on mine,
Yeah.
But now I quite like grilled tomatoes, but I haven't had like a full English breakfast since to be able to put them on.
It's what I'd eat last.
You leave the tomatoes last?
Yeah, I'm not bothered about them. But it's the last thing I eat.
Oh boy. No,
You're
I'm
not a kind of guy that saves the best till last. Yeah.
I used to.
Definitely.
I used to do that as a kid, funnily enough. I used to always like leave all my favourite bits till last. Sometimes I still do. Like roast dinners, my Yorkshire puddings are last because I love them. They're my favourite.
I was like, Jimmy now, since he's got older, he's like, no time to waste.
Exactly.
We could die in the next 5 seconds.
I've got to order my pudding with breakfast. Yes!
If I died right now, I want there to be tomatoes left on my plate, not bacon.
Yeah. So yeah, what did you start with? I think I start with either the bacon or the sausage.
Oh, I start with the beans. The beans and the toast. If there's beans and toast, they'll go first because they're the worst part. And I'm not saying that I don't like them. I'm just saying that out of everything else is the worst bit for me.
Actually,
so I get rid of that first.
Toast is last for me because I use it to mop up all the stuff.
Yeah, that's a
That's
fair
a good
point.
shout. I like keeping my beans as I go through because I think it works as a nice softener for everything else.
It's
No, because you have it with
like
a bit of everything.
Yeah, I get you. I do that too.
So I was laughing at keeping my beans. It just made me laugh. I don't know why.
Oh no,
Yeah, I
I've
guess
dropped
now
my
you
beans in your
mention
DMs.
I didn't think it's a sentence I'd ever say.
Drop my beans in cute girls' DMs. What's up?
How'd you like them beans?
Oh, back to the question.
I'd say bacon and sausage first, but if it's a runny yolked egg, I'd use that to dip, and then the eggs third. The eggs are always after the meat. Always.
I'm trying to think about this so I can give like a cohesive, just like from A to B, like sure.
Yeah.
I think beans first with the toast. I don't hold my beans. And then I'd say I eat then probably the egg with the hash browns.
Oh, I've got my hash browns.
And then I'd probably finish with the sausages and the bacon. I think I normally leave a bit of bacon till last because I like ending on the quite salty, the saltiness.
I get that.
I quite like ending on that.
I was going to say after my egg, the
is.
potato stuff comes after the egg.
Yeah, I normally eat it with, I think. I'm pretty sure I normally eat them together. They go quite nicely together. I like.
Call me old-fashioned,
Go on.
but I go through it all at the same rate, I think. I just like a bit of everything with a bit of
Interesting.
everything, and I can't decide as I go. It's different what mood I'm in, I guess.
No, you
just,
are right. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like on this spoonful, I want a bit of a hash brown, a bit of sausage, and a bit of beans, just to see what it's like. I'm learning as I go.
Unlimited possibilities.
What kind of sauce do you
Exactly.
have with that? Do you have ketchup or brown sauce?
I don't. But if you've got beans, though, that's kind of the sauce. That's sauce enough, right?
No, I love brown sauce with my fry-ups.
I'm a ketchup guy. However, I haven't had brown sauce in years. So, and you know that I'm a big sauce boy now.
Yeah.
So I would be well up for giving brown sauce a go.
The sauce shop brown
haven't
sauce is all
bought
right,
any.
but it's not the same as like store-bought, if that makes any sense.
Like the cheap, shitty stuff.
Yeah. Because it's got that
I feel like
vinegar
you need
bitterness
that.
to it.
Yeah, you need cheap ketchup on a full English. You can't get the good stuff. It's got to be like more like supermarket brand ketchup.
I agree.
I need to say a roast.
It's got to
That'd
almost
suck.
taste processed.
Yes.
Mm.
Bit like
I mean, I
fish
understand that.
fingers, the cheaper the better.
I like what Jimmy said about the kind of vinegary after like taste of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what makes it.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I'm on board with that. Although not that I have ketchup or brown sauce with my fry-ups, but I will have it with, like if I'm just having a bacon sandwich or something, I'll have either brown sauce or ketchup.
Gonna have to try brown sauce.
How would you describe brown sauce to an American?
How would you describe brown sauce in general? Because
I can't.
I don't really know what it tastes
Yeah,
like.
good point, actually. Well,
It's very unique.
to another English person, just be like, you know what brown sauce is? And I'll go, yeah. But
But not me. The exception to the rule. What is it? What is it like? What is it like? Is it like a kind of? Is it got like a smoky barbecue-y taste to it? Has it got like a like? What does it
Well,
taste like?
there's a hint of that in there, but
see, when we were in America, I tried steak sauce, and I thought it tasted like brown sauce. But I don't know if that's like just because I tried the A1 brand, and that just so happens to be similar, and other steak sauces may vary. But
has it got kind of like a Worcestershire kind of flavour influence about it?
a little bit, Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Worcester-
Worcestershire.
That reminds me. I think I was watching. Kudaduski do one of his cooking streams, and he was saying Worcester sauce, but he was saying like Worcestershire, and I was like, it's really weird how you say that.
Worcestershire.
And he was like, how do you say it? And I was like, basically just cut out all the syllables and just end Worcester, done.
I've seen a video about this of Americans trying to pronounce it. I don't think there's a standard for it out there. None of them really know. So they
I'm not
just
sure
say
if
what
we
they think.
really know how to, but
It's Worcestershire,
I've always called
isn't it?
Worcester because I felt like everyone always just cuts out the sheer bit because it's too long.
Well, it's a shortened version, but yeah, they're both correct.
Just Worcester sauce.
It's not like
Worcestershire.
Worcester, which some people say.
Worcestershire.
Yeah, it's Worcestershire, yeah.
Yeah, because
Also,
whenever
I guess. Sorry, I was going to say back onto the fry up chips or nah, because where do
Nah.
they come into the equation?
not on the fry up for me. Hash browns.
You've already got hash
or
browns.
Potato.
I do like
bit
chips.
boys.
I do like chips in my fry up. If hash browns,
Well, like proper
sometimes
chips
I feel
or
like
fries?
chips. Are you thinking like chippy chips?
Yeah,
when
like
you say-
thick potato boys. Or are you thinking about the
No,
thin
it'd be
snappy
fries
men?
for me. It'd be thin snappy
Oh,
men
really?
for me.
I feel like
Yeah.
whenever I've seen a fry up with chips, not that it's something I normally have, it's usually like they're like fat chips, but cut in half. I don't know if
They're more like the takeaway quality, I guess, but not
Yeah.
like chippy chips.
yeah, they're like
Chippy chips are something else.
thin
Yeah.
fat boys. I don't really know if that makes any sense whatsoever, but
Thin fat boys.
they're not fries,
Yeah, I feel you.
but they're
Yeah.
not chips.
but it's like chips cut in half kind of thing.
They're
Chips.
chops. That's what they
There's
are.
something.
But cut in half long ways.
Also, black pudding or nah.
Yeah, I'd have it.
Yeah,
I'd eat it
same.
after the fried egg, but also like
Ooh, okay.
yeah.
I think
maybe-
I'd probably eat it before
But I
the
will
fried
also
egg.
do like what Joe does and have like bits and bobs together. But I do have also
Yeah.
like an order, if that makes sense.
I like to think when I finish a fry up, when I'm right near the end, there is still a bit of everything there left on the plate, like enough for one or two mouthfuls, but there's still a
And
bit
you're
of
like-
everything there.
He gets the
You get to
ladle
choose
out
what to
and just
finish
like
with.
unhinges his jaw. Like,
I measure them in exact sizes so I know how many portions there are of each mouthful.
all right, I got 15 bees, 2 centimeters of sausage, and an inch of bacon. Why be consistent in your measurements?
Exactly.
Well, 3 fluid ounces of bean sauce. It's way too much.
That
That
does,
is a wild bean to sauce ratio you've got going on there.
that does wind me up if I go to a fry up place and they give you beans and just tons of bean sauce and
Yeah,
it just soaks the
fucking-
plate.
Sends me off right fucking. Nah, mate, I'm out.
I'm not a big fan of this.
I love beans where it doesn't have much bean juice. You know, where it's like
One's
being cooked, so
almost
it's
dry.
It's no more like a studge.
Kind of like
If you like cook it on a low heat,
green mushy peas almost consistency.
almost, but with a bit more liquid. Also, I love
Yeah.
mushy peas. I hate
I
normal
don't like
peas.
how this is being described. I don't like it.
Just like
I like mushy
get your
peas.
beans right, put them on a low heat for a little bit longer, for like 10 minutes, and they'll come to like a nice consistency.
Yeah, I get you. Picking up what you're putting down.
Thanks. You stepping in what I'm smelling?
Sure am.
I think we've successfully answered this with no arguments. How good's that?
Is there? I know. It's quite a gentleman's debate. I hate it.
Yeah, it was good.
Jamie, you
Pretty
fucking
good.
monster. Even the best till last.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jamie.
you got to. I do that with all my meals. I always leave the best bit till last. Always. I like to end on a high note.
Is there a
Get the shit out of the way.
controversial addition to?
Like roast dinners. I would always eat all the veg in a roast dinner first, like with some of the potatoes or whatever else is going, and then I always leave if it's Christmas, pigs in blanket, one stays till the very end, and that's what I finish on. It has to. But yeah, with a roast dinner, I'll always eat all like the veg and stuff, get the crap bit out of the way, and then finish on the good stuff.
Nice. So yeah, my approach to roast is very much the same as my approach to breakfast. I'll like try the meat first and then go from there. But that's next week's podcast question.
It's also,
Yeah.
it's also
Someone
how he takes
please
on
ask
men.
us the order
Press
in
the
which
meat
we eat
first.
our roast dinner on the next episode. That'd be handy.
Perfect. Whoa, look at that. We managed to wrap it up quite nicely.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thank you everyone for listening.
I expected there'd be bloodshed over the breakfast, but no, we're okay.
I think
Just wait for the video to stop, or the recording to stop, so we can proper swear at each other.
we all have pretty good taste when it comes to breakfast, so I think there wasn't too many arguments there.
This is where we find out that Jamie just covers it in burger sauce or mint sauce.
I probably would cover it in burger sauce. I fucking love burger sauce so much.
All right,
have
we
it in
can
my
fight again now.
sandwiches.
Let's go.
Perfect. Go on then, Joe. Sing us out.
Thank you, everybody, for listening. Super appreciate it. But before we do go, if you could follow us on any of our other platforms, that would be super handy. Was it solo.com?
T.O.
Solo.to/J3 channel. It's got all the links to all of our pages. So just check us out on there. You've got our social media. You've got our merch. You've got our Twitch. Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, thank you very much. Is there anything else to say? I think we're all good.
No, keep being safe. We love you. And eventually we'll go outside and see you soon.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We'll meet you in person.
Oh, my God.
I love you all more. Even for
I
those
look forward to that day.
My love's bigger than theirs. Goodbye.
Appreciate it, guys. I guess we'll see you all soon.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Why do I always do a ghost voice?
We didn't wiggle out.
Wiggle out.
You guys have got a hip stop recording button.